Pisces. Let's see what can help set you free at this time. This is for Pisces of any kind, as always. You're represented by the Four of Cups, the Four of Chalices, the Four of Water. So you are in a state of emotional withdrawal, Pisces. Very, very likely maybe missing an opportunity available to you because you're so focused on what you can't have, what you don't have, what you've already lost. And though we see that you're emotionally withdrawn, it looks like the trap that you have set for yourself is a mental one. Also a mental one. You are not allowing yourself to see the way out. So we see some limiting beliefs, and it's that you are imposing on yourself at this time that are keeping you, they're mental restrictions, and they're keeping you in a state of emotional withdrawal. When in fact, you truly do have the world at your feet. You truly do have the ability to manifest whatever you would like to at this time. And not only do you have the tools available, you have the experience, the awareness, the focus and intention accessible, but you've decided not to see it. You've decided that just might not be true for you for some reason. I think for many of you, you've maybe decided to believe in the limitations and the restrictions that other people have spoken into you, that other people have spoken to you and said about you. But when you choose to hear those things, to believe those things, to listen to those things on a deeper level, rather than listening to your own knowings and intuition about yourself, then it becomes your own trap that you've set for yourself that only you can release yourself from. And the way to do that, the way out of that mental trap for you, Pisces, first and foremost, mainly is to allow the precise and impartial truth to cut away the untrue. So to maybe cut away some type of a bully figure in your life. Is it your own thoughts? Are they echoing someone else's who's still close to you? Don't allow someone, even yourself, to speak to you in a way that tears you down, in a way that devalues you, in a way that incorrectly, harshly criticizes you and your efforts. I see a temperamental feminine energy. I just got that for Capricorn, I think. Not Aqua's, who I accidentally called Capricorn once, but the reading before that, in Capricorn's actual reading. And she's showing up in the form of the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands, reversed. And it could even be you, Pisces. Your temperament or temper tantrums of some sort. Could have you speaking these harsh, limiting, restrictive untruths into your own mind, into your own psyche, into your own heart, into your own beliefs. If you emotionally or mentally or physically in any way throw some sort of temper tantrum over these opportunities that are no longer available to you or just aren't in the cards for you, then it can absolutely be that temperament that is causing you to rashly speak those limiting beliefs into yourself and ultimately miss this opportunity that is available to you. It's a emotionally satisfying one as well. You're advised, it looks like, to take the ego out of the situation. This is not a space or place. This issue does not need you to add egoic competition to it. Comparing yourself to others, participating in petty arguments with people that aren't productive for you or your issue, your situation, but only serve to distract you, maybe even deepen the hole that you've dug for yourself. And you're advised to apply your knowledge and belief in divine timing to the situation. So perhaps certain opportunities are unavailable to you because they're supposed to be available to you at a different time later on, when it will serve you even better, or certain opportunities aren't available to you now because there are better, bigger opportunities that will be yours. It's a matter of having faith in that divine timing, like we always talk about. It's as if you're in the process of allowing some stage of your life to end so that you can graduate to that next level, which is a cause for celebration. It allows you to see and again manifest more than you've ever been able to before. However, because of the way you're choosing to perceive the fact that certain opportunities aren't available to you right now, and choosing to react to that, it makes the ending, the graduation, very painful. But that's something that you are doing to yourself, I have to say. That is what's happening in the reading for those that the message is meant for. The Six of Cups wanted to fall out and in reverse, and I'm not going to take it. But some of you, it may be that you're stuck in some negative memories about people, with people who were no good for you, who weren't worthy of your gifts and your association, at least not in the state that they were in at the time, right? And that might be, for a lot of you, what's trapping you, what people from your past have said about you. Memories that make you feel less than, lower than, and what you truly are. But again, this graduation can absolutely be a celebration. Unless, you continue to insist that because it doesn't look the way you wanted it to and isn't arriving in the time you wanted it to, means that it has to just be a bad thing and a negative thing. And even if you're getting something good, it's not what you wanted, it's not what you asked for, that's not what you're aiming for, and in that way, then that you're refusing to allow a good thing to be a good thing. You may be consciously doing so because you want what you want. And that is absolutely your choice and only your choice. You know then how you can free yourself from that. Accept that it's not going to look the way you want it to look, and it's not going to arrive in the time you want it to arrive in. And you know, and if taking an attitude with that reality is the way forward for you, then again, you know that you're doing that to yourself. You know how you can free yourself from that. Do bear in mind that there's some part of you that definitely deserves a celebration for this graduating to the next level of being, even though it doesn't look the way you expected. You deserve that. And I do think that many of you are about to begin to refrain from these egoic comparisons or these petty arguments, begin to address your own temper or the temperament of whomever it is that is being harsh with you, with that Queen of Wands reversed, and to allow your acceptance of divine timing to surface again, because the outcome card here is the Ten of Pentacles. And I see in this version, you know, I see her taking a nap. She's earned her wealth. She's earned this nap, right? She's learned the skills, or he, she's just a she in this picture, but he or she has learned the skills necessary to earn this wealth. And so there might be a couple reasons why she looks exhausted in this picture. To continue to refuse to treat your graduating to a new level like something that deserves to be celebrated could absolutely be extra exhausting. All this mental energy that you're expending to reprimand yourself, to limit yourself, to restrict yourself may be exhausting. And so it won't stop you from graduating to a new level. It won't stop the opportunity that is available to you from being available to you. If you don't want to take it, you don't want to enjoy it, you don't want to see it, that's fine. It's still your reality. But expending all of that mental energy, especially if you're the one who's being harsh on you and you're the one that is sort of throwing a temper tantrum at yourself. But even if it's you listening to and accepting and believing someone else's harshness, right? This can just be so mentally exhausting that a celebration will end up occurring, but it might just look like you resting and sleeping rather than actually you know, allowing yourself to indulge in activities that feel like a party to you, that feel more like a release. It may just have to be some sleep and a nap and a month of mainly meditating or something, because it, you know, you can wear yourself out with that shit real easy, real quick. Mental energy being burnt is the same as physical or emotional energy being burnt or causing burnout. And this is all about the Tower card and the Sun card on the bottom of the deck. Your authenticity is going to be released here in an explosive way, Pisces. You know, and we see again an indication of somebody throwing a temper tantrum in this Tower card. Yes, it can also just be talking about a Scorpio energy. We also may see a Leo energy here. A Libra energy could be present in the situation. But above all else, I see that with the Tower card, things need to fall apart for you, Pisces. It may have to be someone's temper tantrum. And I don't know why I keep using that, but I'm not necessarily saying it's definitely you who is throwing it, because I see the queen, the red queen here twice, and I see Alice's card, or Alice's character here several times. I'm using the Wonderland Tarot, or Tarot in Wonderland deck. So, you know, for some Pisces, it is someone else coming at you in a harsh way and you're listening to it too much. whether it's from your past or your present, and you're taking that in and accepting that as your own belief too much. But for others, again, you know, for others of you, you are solely doing it to yourself. And ultimately, all Pisceans, you know, have the power to free themselves from it. So it is your own mental restriction either way. But it's just not necessarily you who's throwing the fit. But it will be that explosion of energy that I keep calling a temper tantrum, or a fit. It will be that explosion of energy that frees this more authentic version of you, because you can't help but see that that's the energy someone else is bringing to the situation, maybe, and then you no longer accept their opinion about what's happening or yourself. But it may be, you know, again, your own emotional expression that is simply just has to come out in this way, and you will just have to rest afterwards because of what that has put you through. And sometimes it happens the way it happens, and it can't happen any other way, right? But that freer, realer version of you is just beneath the surface, and it may need to be a wild version of you that lets it out, that lets you see, that allows you to break through those mental restrictions you're putting on yourself. Maybe you just get to the point where you just cannot stand it anymore, and what's underneath of that refusal to be buried is the real you, is what you authentically desire, and the wealth that the authentic you is capable of earning through what you're capable of learning. And yes, maybe the nap that has to come afterwards. So Pisces, I do hope that helps you. I love you. I've missed doing these readings for you, and you're the last one. So Lunar Souls, I will have to let you go now, but I will be back with more messages for us just as soon as I can be. And my name's Aze if you decide you'd like to reach out.